အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါခုကတော့ Rome ရဲ့ Sapienza University ရောက်နေပါတယ်အနောက်မှာမြင်ရတဲ့အဆောက်အဦကတော့ Sapienza ပါ Sapienza University ကကျောင်းသူကျောင်းသားတွေမြင်ပူးချင်တယ်ဆိုလို့ဒါလေးကရိုက်ပေးတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်အခုမြင်နေရတာကတော့ Bachelor တက်နေတဲ့ကျောင်းသူလေး Ivo ပါ Sapienza University မှာတက်နေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်သူ့ကို inter လေးပြုထားပါတယ်နော်
ကဲLinn Lei Naingလို့ခေါ်ပါတယ်အခုရောက်နေတာကတော့ Sapienza main campus ပါ Rome မှာရှိပါတယ်ဒီ Sapienza University မှာအခုလက်ရှိBachelor of Molecular Biology, Medicinal Chemistry and Computer Science for Applications, Pharmaceutical Applications ဆိုတဲ့ major ကိုတက်နေပါတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီ campus မှာတက်နေရအောင်မဟုတ်ပါဘူးဒီ Rome နဲ့တနိုင်တော့ဝေးရဲ့မြို့ Latina လို့ခေါ်တဲ့မြို့မှာတက်နေရပါ
ဘာလို့အဲ့ကတနိုင်လောက်ဝေးတဲ့နေရာမှာတက်ရလဲ
ဘာလို့ဆိုအဲ့ Latina မြို့မှာကအဲ့ pharmaceutical company ရှိရယ်ဒီအခုတက်နေတဲ့ major ကလည်းနောက်ဆုံးနှစ်ကျရင် internship တွေဆင်းရမှာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်အဲ့မြို့မှာပဲဒီ course ကိုသွားဖွင့်လာတာပေါ့နော်အဲကြောင့်အဲ့မြို့မှာသွားတက်ရပါ
အင်္ဂလိပ်လိုသင်တာမို့လို့တက်ရလဲပါတာပေါ့နော်
ဟုတ်ဒီမှာတက်ဆိုင်တဲ့ major တွေတော့ရှိရယ်တပုံစံနဲ့မတူလို့ရှရင်တော့အခုတက်နေတဲ့ major နဲ့ဆင်တာရှိရယ်ဒါပေမဲ့အီလီလိုပဲသင်ကြတာဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်အင်္ဂလိပ်လိုသင်တဲ့မျိုးကိုသွားသင်တာပေါ့ဟုတ်
We're still walking around, okay? Here in the campus of Sapienza University. And here were the students. And this is my favorite students walking ahead of me. That's right, that's Ivo.
You do by card or
I think. What's your Burmese name, Ivo? What's your Burmese name? Nice name, huh? Do you like your name better in English or in Burmese?
Both.
Both? Okay. Since you're studying here in Italy, what would you like to become?
I would like
after the study? Be careful. There's a car behind you. Okay.
I'd like to become a researcher. Something along the lines of making vaccines or biomedical research, but I'm not sure yet.
And do you intend to live here in Italy or do you intend to go somewhere else after your study?
No, but I would like to study in Germany and also Sweden as well.
Sweden?
Yes.
Why is Sweden?
Because they have, according to my field, like they have the best school there. It's called Karolinska Institutet.
Wow, you're very ambitious. Okay, so guys, we're having a lunch break right now, and then I'll be asking a few questions here. We're in the typical Italian restaurants. So here's the questions. The question is that, can you please tell for the newcomers, like what are the challenges that you're facing right now in Italy and in as a Burmese student? Anything that you could come up with, please.
I don't actually have a lot of challenges, but the first thing as a Burmese student that you're going to be facing is regarding the permit of stay. I think you would have to go to the post office very often, and your appointment date is going to be so far from the day you started applying, but it depends on where you are. But unless you prepare everything exactly how they're supposed to be, you're going to face one problem or another. Because
such as
they don't reply to emails, and also as a Burmese student you're gonna have an issue with your last name, but you're gonna have a piece of paper that's gonna help you with it, so don't worry about it. Just make sure that you have all the documents and don't try to cheat on anything. Get the contracts, get the insurance, get everything. Make sure that they're all 100% legal. And another challenge would be, I would say, language barrier, but if you actually integrate yourself into the Italian culture, it gets easier. And another thing that bugs me is that everything is closed from 12 to around 4. I know it's a usual thing here, but for me, I like to eat during the day, so I find it kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. And yeah, as long as you can live by yourself independently, I don't think you're gonna have a lot of challenges. It's quite peaceful. It's worth the journey here is worth it.
Do you recommend, let's say, learning Italian before coming to Italy, or do you think that it's not necessary?
But it's definitely necessary. I mean, if you're in Rome or a big city like Rome, like Milan or Venezia, then of course you can survive very well. For me, the city I live in, they barely speak English. I mean, of course you can try.
Do you mind telling the name of the city you live in?
It's called Latina,
which is
about an hour away from Rome by train. And of course you can use like translating apps, but it takes a lot of time, and why not learn it? It'll make life a lot easier, like for bureaucracy stuff, for communicating with people, for making connections with the locals, because you're going to be here for at least a year, even for foundation. If you're doing a bachelor, longer. Medical school, even longer. So I would advise you to start learning Italian as early as possible. Okay. It's going to make your life a lot easier.
And which level do you think they could learn, and where do you think they could learn Italian? And where did you learn your Italian?
I learned Italian at Italian Language Center, IOC. I took online classes, and A1 should help you understand at least the basic stuff, but I would recommend you to learn at least up to A2 level. Yeah, but I mean, it's best if you can learn up to B1, but I recommend, on Facebook I saw about 3 or 4 pages that offer Italian classes. For me, it was not only a pleasure, but I also feel like I actually learned a lot from this page. So, but it all depends from person to person. So make your research. You can check the videos, the contents, and the thing is just to prepare the language before you come. So make your own choices, but make sure that you learn Italian.
Okay, all right then. So just one last question is that what would be the message that you would want to give to the newcomer? What if you have to give one message to them? The valuable advice, anything that you could be. Anything. Just for the newcomer. Just one message. What if you have to give one? What would that be?
Well, it's gonna sound a lot like Nike, but just do it. Like, I know it's very frustrating to get all the documents, and it can be kind of, how do I put it, annoying to get all these documents when you feel like it's not necessary, but all of them is going to be worth it as soon as you step your foot in this country, at least for me.
Thank you so much, and you've been a valuable insight given it, and thank you on behalf of all the students.
My pleasure.
Alla prossima. Ciao.
Ciao.